The Kentucky legislature is gearing up for its next session, which starts in January. Bodie Brooks sat down for a one-on-one talk with Kentucky's highest-ranking senator to get an idea of next year's agenda.
In a soundbite world, when you get something that's 15, 20, 30 billion dollars worth of decision making, that one part influences another. If you put money here, it means you don't put money there.
If you ask Senate President Robert Stivers what he's most proud of this year, it would be the budget, what he often calls the ultimate policy document, deciding the funding for every single state government function for the next 2 years.
There's a certain amount of time that you have to watch to see what the impact is.
We're only 6 months into the current $128 billion budget and more or less locked in financially until 2026, when the legislature is eyeing its next cut to state income tax, something it has to affirm this year to take effect next year.
From 4 to 3.5%. That's pretty much carved in stone.
Stivers says the long-term plan to reduce the income tax to 0% is still the goal, something he believes will happen thanks to the financial triggers built into the original 2022 bill beginning the cut.
You're bringing more people, more sales tax, more income tax because your base broadens and you control your expenditure level, then you'll hit your next trigger.
Work since the last session ended in April has identified some pressing needs, including a 200,000 unit housing shortfall. Stivers says money cooked into the current budget could help that crisis, but only time will tell.
We've tiered it across major metropolitan areas, our urban areas, but also looking at the rural areas.
But as with any new session, there will also be proposals that reflect more recent social and cultural debates that touch policy. For example, bills targeting college diversity, equity, and inclusion programs this year could be revisited.
What happens with these various social issues will be a determination of the respective caucuses when we sit down and meet. Whether they're high on the list or low on the list is yet to be determined.
Stivers says there are other policy recommendations coming out of the interim in areas like artificial intelligence and energy that will also likely be considered in 2025. In Frankfort, Bodie Brooks, Fox 56 News.